Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are tonight's entertainment.
Good evening, and welcome to the As and Steve Experience.
I'm Az.
I'm Steve. Tonight we have a special guest, and tonight we're going to talk about paranormal. I know some of you are into it, some of you aren't, and some think it's shit, and some like well into it, but we have a little guest that's a bit in and out. Like, he's a bit worried about the in. He's not worried about the out, obviously, but yeah, if you want to introduce yourself, mate.
Yeah, I'm Dave. Friends with these two for quite a while.
Quite some time, lad.
Oh yeah, definitely.
20 odd years for all of us.
So, yeah, like, like, how do we all feel about, like, ghosts and stuff? Like, is it, like, a thing that everyone feels, or is it, like, a individual person kind of, like, vibe, if you know what I mean? Like, I personally don't. I've never seen one.
Yeah.
Yourself?
I don't, but you know the concept between ghosts and poltergeists?
Yeah.
So poltergeists can move shit, ghosts can't. Right? So I've never seen a ghost, so I'm iffy on that part, but poltergeists, I believe, you know, I've had my fair share.
Yeah.
What about you, Dave?
I've not actually seen any or experienced anything like that, but I do believe in that sort of thing.
Which one? Both, or?
Well, ghosts more than poltergeists, but yeah.
Yeah.
Like I say, like, I used to watch that, you lot might even know yourselves, but it used to be a show when I was a kid, obviously going back to the 80s. Like, yeah, we're old. But, yeah, like, going back to the 80s, you had a show called Strange But True.
Yeah.
It's now called Fact or Fiction or something, I believe.
Yeah. Beyond Belief, Factual Fiction.
No, I think that's the new version of it, though, isn't it? It used to be called, what did I just say it was called?
It is
Strange But True.
Yeah.
It used to be called Strange But True back when I was a kid.
Yeah, the new one is Beyond Belief.
Basically, it was like a programme on TV that like was about stories and stuff. Obviously, we get back to this conversation in a minute, but yeah, it's about stories and stuff. And obviously, like, you can all look it up. I think it's called like Fact and Fiction and something else now.
Yeah,
but I'm pretty sure when I was a kid, it was like Strange But True.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all about that sort of paranormal, isn't it? Like, I remember one story specifically. Sorry, Dave. I remember one story specifically where a woman said that her son was upstairs playing with marbles, and then she was cooking dinner downstairs, isn't it, like a masonette? Yeah, they come from the ceiling.
Yeah.
Oh, you watch it as well?
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, so they was eating dinner. I don't know if you watched it, Dave, but they was basically eating dinner. Whilst they was eating dinner, he had all his marbles on his bedroom floor, and basically they melted through the ceiling, but they didn't leave a hole or nothing. But they were plummeting like meteorite shower inside like the living room.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that, like I say, like, you could probably look that one up because it is on that show. So,
It is that same show, isn't it? Beyond Belief, Fact or Fiction or whatever.
yeah, but it used to be Strange But True back in the 80s or 90s or whatever it was, isn't it? It used to be on TV.
Yeah.
It's not been on for a while, but
You
No,
can
it's still
watch
available.
it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's that fact and fiction thing that you're saying. I'm pretty sure that's what it is now.
You go
the
on.
host is he used to be in Star Trek, didn't he? The host.
Wouldn't know, mate. Never watched it.
But yes,
Got a bit far there, though.
Jonathan Frakes.
Oh, Stargate, can't I?
Yeah.
Star Trek.
Oh, I love Stargate.
But I don't know, like, chuck your opinions in the comments, innit? Whether you believe or don't believe, or whether you're mixed believe or whatever. Or if you do believe, like, or you've had an experience, chuck it in there, because like, we'd love to know. Like, and we will go through all these comments eventually, depending on how many there are. Obviously, we know this channel's new, so there might not be a lot of people straight away. But obviously, like, we're hoping that our content can obviously draw everyone in and just be like, do you know what I mean? Like, we're not planning nothing, we're not rehearsing nothing. We're just literally, we all met up tonight and we thought, do you know what? Like, our first couple of episodes we did just didn't work right. We can't do the matting on them and like the editing. Aaron will tell you more in another one, but it's just a bit tricky at the minute. So we're doing this version of it. So this is going to be the first one now, basically. But yeah, I don't know. Like I say, like, I don't believe in ghosts. I don't believe in poltergeists. But at the same point, yeah, right. I don't want to be dragged up the corridor, and I don't want to see someone stood at the end of my bed.
So what would you do if we went to say, right, they got this castle, right? And you can go there for 3 days, yeah, but they say no one's ever stayed for 3 days. Most people leave on the second night because they say that people get dragged down the hallways and that. So say we all went and say we're walking around throughout the day and everything gets to night time, say I'll start getting dragged down the hallway. What's your first thought?
Laugh. I don't know, it depends, like, how it is, innit? Like, am I in bed or am I up? Like, was we chatting and someone just dragged you away? I think it all depends on that situation of what you're in. Like, if it's just like, you hear you screaming and open my like hotel little room door for that night and be like, and you're, I just be like, nah, I'm going to bed. Like, do you know what I mean? But this is what I'm saying. Like, I know some people have had experiences. Like, some of you personally might have, but obviously, like we personally, like us three, obviously haven't. But obviously, like at the same point, I don't want to. Like I say, like, and this is what I said to you earlier, right? Like, because we was on about doing this sort of like this paranormal chat.
Yeah.
If you was to see a ghost at the end of your bed, right, would you want it to be someone you knew, or someone you don't know, or because like personally, brother, I think a little kid or something would be creepy as shit.
Oh, yeah.
Like just wake up, some little like
Yeah.
1800 like year old kid stood at the end of your bed.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, or however old they are, do you know what I mean? Like, not saying they're 1800 years old, I'm just saying, like, from maybe the
I know what
1800s
you're
or something,
saying, yeah.
sat in your thing. Like, and it's just like, I think that would freak, I don't know what would freak me out more. Like, I don't know whether seeing a family member that you know well, seeing at the end of your bed to be like, shit, there's Nan.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
to be like, shit, who's that?
Yeah.
I think seeing someone